Hello all, welcome to the Pandas for Pentesters course at Pentester Academy. Okay, so we finally arrived at the conclusion video. Of course, this kind of makes me feel both good and bad. Good because we've arrived at a conclusion where I feel that now you can use pandas and play with other data sets. Bad because, of course, I love the subject myself so much that I wish we could do a lot more, but we are constrained by the time and whatever we can accomplish within that. So, in the conclusion video, I just wanted to touch upon some things. The first, of course, is Pandas does have a slightly steep learning curve, as you've seen. Now, do not get daunted or discouraged by that. It takes a little bit of time before you get used to all the little nuances, and kind of slowly start recalling all the different methods and how you can apply them in sequence to do the magic pandas can do. When I was myself looking at pandas, it probably took me a couple of weeks of practice before I was able to get a grasp on the topic. Now, apart from what we have also accomplished, the idea is you can even create your own data sets, right? We talked about this in the introduction video. You could use network traffic, web application logs, scan data, let's say Nmap scans, right? Now, keep in mind that, of course, all of this data might not be always available as text or numbers, and you may have to convert to different formats, right? This is really where your infosec knowledge comes in, where you understand which of this data could be interesting for your analysis, and then you selectively pick that up and convert it into a format where pandas can, in a very powerful way, transform, mangle, and give you insights and intel in it. So, my concluding remarks are you will find a lot of similar series being posted on Pentester Academy very soon. The reason is I think the entire tech industry is making a transition. Of course, big data has been around for quite some time, but now with data science, machine learning, AI, and all of that coming in, we are going to find more and more security systems which are using many of these approaches. And this is really where it's going to become important as pen testers to be aware of how these technologies work, how we could, of course, use them for our own benefit, for our daily tasks. And at the very same time, eventually when you start pen testing, products or environments, which heavily depend on many of these technologies, you would have already been aware of how they work, and hence you would be able to design better strategies of how to pen test them, right? And pandas is really just a very small part of this entire data science ecosystem of machine learning, AI, and all of that. Really a very small initial part, but nevertheless an extremely important part. So I hope you really enjoyed this course as much as I did creating it. And as always, you can tweet out to me on Twitter at SecurityTube, that's our ID, or write to us about what you felt, or if we could do anything else to improve. That's all, guys. All the very best. And I hope to see a lot of IPython notebooks up on GitHub doing security analysis with pandas. All the best. Thank you.